June 9th, here in the garden. Four rows at different stages. Most mature here. Let's go in and take a look. C. maxima. Let's see. We have kale. Peas are starting to develop some pods. So these are all snow peas, not agrex. Generally, everything seems to look a little healthier on that side of the row. That could be because of the shade provided here. Sort of wild green. But things are plugging away over here as well. Okra there. Lentil. Kale. C. maxima. Chinese cabbage. And some corn on the end there. Daikon. And over here some potato mixed in. Potato there. Here we have beans, winter hardy beans. That's a soybean there, regular bean. Lots of young lentil plants coming up. These small things you see there, that's sesame. I believe this is watermelon. I don't remember exactly. I think I have some C. maxima growing in here as well as cucumbers of various sorts. I think a lot of these are cucumbers. So I'm excited to see those start coming up. Side view I think is very nice with these. Let me just leave you with that for a little bit. Take a look at bed number 3 here. Soybeans here. I guess I think I maybe said the other day that I didn't plant soybeans, but I did. As well as various cucumbers, melons, watermelons. C. maxima in here. I think there's some zucchini. I think those are specifically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zucchini there. Those might even be named varieties. And yeah, cool to see soybeans popping up in the mix everywhere. We seem to be getting a little bit eaten by something, but the majority will do just fine. kind of interesting to see. This is C. pepo, but it's coming up with not much stem showing, so they really maybe are just kind of popping through the wood chips, just barely. Down here is C. maxima from the Going to Seed swap. And these are looking very healthy as well. Nice big fat leaves, but you notice not too much stem sticking out there either. So this may be a good strategy for sort of retaining moisture in the soil with a layer of wood chips. Here's a soybean coming up. I think there's some daikon in here. From a Grex that I've grown out. Probably some Chinese cabbage as well. And then over here are tomatoes that I grew out as seedlings, peppers, and tomatillo. Start to see lots of flowers on these already. Tomatillos really grow, fast. It's a vigorous plant, so cool to see those already doing their thing. Most recent, second, third, most mature. Things are looking good in my humble little plot here. Happy to see these plants coming up. Lots of things germinating in harmony, perhaps in war. But that there is a general sense of beauty and elegance. Things just sort of picking up where nature lets them. So I'm excited to see what comes. Little update, it's June 19th. Everything's looking pretty good over here. Peas are getting pretty tall, starting to fall over on themselves. Potatoes still plugging away. I'll probably keep those in until they start showing signs of withering. There are those new tomatoes that I put in. Not looking super hot, but I think that they will bounce back. Here we've got all manner of food crop plants. We've got some beans in here, as well as lentils. We've got sea moschata. We have this here is sesame. Lots of cucumbers. These here are probably cucumbers. Here we've got spinach. This is from the Going to Seed Grex. Excited to see how that goes. Might want to clear out a little spot, a little space for those. Those are coming up quite nicely. Good to see. I would like to get a good seed crop on some spinach. Something that I don't really have much going on with as far as breeding. Let's take a look over here. Lots of soybeans. Those are soybeans. We got some delicata, I think, or some sort of summer squash here. You can see fava coming up. All kinds of good stuff here. A little thin. Might try planting some clover in here. daikons coming up just fine. That's a nice hardy one if you want something to take up some space. It is green. Something that is a plant that you know rather than one that you don't. I recommend getting some cover crop daikon. They root deeply. And then over here we've got the tomatillo seedlings that I planted, as well as a bunch of cucumber mixed with C. maxima. I think I might have said moschata earlier. I meant maxima. I don't have any moschata going on in these beds. So yeah, looking good. Everything's nice and green and germinating just fine. So happy to see. I'm proud of my plants. They're looking pretty good. Some better than others, but that's the name of the game when you're dealing with genetic diversity. This plot, I would say, is about, 15 by 15 feet. Maybe 12 by 15. Looking good. Seedlings that have been planted. We've got zucchini coming in over here. This is the community garden site. So using a different style than I have. Things are a little further along, but looking good. Not a ton of light that gets, it's not until the afternoon that these plants in the back get light, but chard's looking good. And brassicas under these cloths do seem to not be getting eaten, which is cool. So maybe the cloths are working, serving their intended purpose. And then over here, I just planted, see, some corn. See all those? Corn's so cute when it first pops up. I love to see it. This is sweet corn. There's some on this side as well. These are beans, but there's been potatoes planted in the middle. Corn on two rows here as well. So it's a good day in the garden.